ready to go. Biggie Hurt 35 Sports Cards and Memorabilia. Hello, Donald. How you doing there, Biggie Hurt 35? Thanks for popping in, being first in the stream. Awesome, awesome. Don't forget when you come into the stream, thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. That's what a friend of mine said, and she's streaming up the subscribership level. Of course, she's in Malaysia. For anybody that might remember Coffee and Jam with Chris. Socializing with Sonia's in the house. How you doing there, Sonia? Thanks for popping into the live stream. Let me make sure I get everything lined up here real quick. Check my wheel of names in case we got to add any entries there. We have 43 entries for the month of March. And we have about 13 days left. 13 days left to get your entries in. If you want, if you desire, no pressure. But we will be having the drawing on the 31st, which will be the day after Memorial Day this month. So it will be on a Tuesday, will be our monthly giveaway for the month of May. Let me get that back here. Hello, Sonia. Thummies up for you from me. Boom Slang's in the house. How you doing there, Mickey? That was a nice stream you had there this morning. That was a very interesting cards. I haven't seen those before. So that's why I was inquiring about the possibility of trying to get some of maybe the extra that don't complete sets or something, some Hall of Famers and maybe my Seattle Mariners that I saw poked around in there. But I know you're just going through your sorting process and seeing what's in the boxes. But that looks like a humongous haul that you got there. That is for sure. So we've got two main things today. Of course, the title says, "Are you ready for some football?" That's going to be my theme. I'll probably go through and edit the titles into episode 1, episode 2, episode 3 for Are You Ready for Some Football? Pro Football Hall of Fame class biographies. And that playlist will include all the different episodes from this for this series. In case you are wondering, I will put it in a playlist as soon as I got time to do so. All right. But then we did get a family milk call package just before the going live. I'd gone out and checked them out. Sure enough, I had this box and one other box, a different box for something else. But this one is the other one that Lawkin was telling me about, Lawkin99. So this is a Lawkin99 family mail call. He's sending me lots of packages here lately. And what we will do is we will open this up before we start the biographies. So at least then we'll know what we have. And I'll probably just... I thought he was only sending like maybe a blaster box or something. But I'm always clueless It did say a weight on the box of it's a 2-pound box. So it's probably, I don't know, it might be over 2 pounds. I didn't even think to weigh it. Let me just weigh it real quick. See if we can get what it does say for the box. Yeah, it's just shy of that amount. It's just shy of that amount. It's like 1 pound, 14.5 ounces. So we're going to open this box up real Faith Family and Sports reporting for duty. The Fanatic Card Guru says, football, yay! What's up, Biggie? Hurt? Boom Slang's in the house. So we got about 7 people watching. 6 thumbs up. Thummies up, thummies up. Thummies up for me. So let me make sure we're all lined up here. Everything's there. Everything here. Give you a real quick heads up as to who our class of 1967 is. They are, looks like they're always listed in alphabetical order. We've got 8 Hall of Famers for today. Chuck Bednarek, Charles W. Bidwell Sr., Paul Brown, Bobby Lane, Dan Reeves, Ken Strong, Joe Steidar, and Emlyn Tunnell are 8 inductees for the class of 1967. But without further ado, we're going to pop open this box and see what we got in here from LAWKIN. See what LAWKIN has sent us this time in this box. Any guess? Oh, by the way, it is. I had the oops on there because it looks like the label came off. It looks like it is from Target.com, so it could be a Target exclusive product that Topps does. Yes, and that's what I'm thinking. But again, LAWKIN has surprised me with so many different things in the past. There's no telling for sure what we might get here, but the thing I do know for sure is we will open this box momentarily and see what is in the Target box. Okay. Oops. That was good. The tape adhered itself to my finger. It's not wanting to come off. That is some strong tape. Okay. I think I got it. Yes, I got it. Oh my word. Why such a big box? Oh, we got a cup. Oh my word. He likes to mix it up too. He likes to mix it up. Like we got, according to the manifest here, you can probably see the boxes in there, I'm thinking. Yeah. Looks like we got a 2021 MLB Stars and Stripes baseball. We got a 2022 MLB Don Russ hanger box. And we got a 2022 MLB Don Russ baseball mega box. Let's pull these out here and see what, and it is from Target, just for you. Shows the stock numbers and everything there on. There's the Target, just for you. Sorry, the box is in the way. I can't really see what I'm doing there. So let's see, we've got this one. I'll set it out right here so you guys can see it. The 2022 Don Russ Mega Box. We've got a 2022 to Don Russ hanger box. Oh, wow. I think they had it mislabeled on there, but that's fine. I'll take it, unless it's just late in getting out on the market. It said the USA Baseball Stars and Stripes was a 2021. And I'm glad it says football, but I got the baseball. So that was interesting. I mean, I'd rather get the baseball over the football anyway. So, but, I just noticed something on the receipt. I'll have to wait and see if I get it. I know I didn't order anything. It says from Target to Donald, bill to Donald. Are people billing me for stuff now? I don't know. Maybe that's just a typo there. I do not know. I don't know. But I know Lawkin did say, he sent me, Jesus is the man with the plan. Lawkin is the man with the cards. And that's pretty cool. So we will open one of these, and we might have to decide which one to open first. But at least at first I was thinking, oh, if it's a 21, we could do a throwback tomorrow. But it's a 2022, 6 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. So that is cool. USA Baseball. So let me see, what do I want to do here? I'm trying to figure out how to just leave these kind of displayed here. Oh, I can do that this way. And this way. Oh wait, let's do that one there. Do the hanger box here. There we go. Of course, this one says Don Russ Baseball, 50 cards per box. Of course, everybody's looking for the Wander Franco. Hanger box exclusive. Find 6 hollow orange and 2 diamond parallels per box on average. In the 2022 baseball, Panini Baseball, Don Russ, 114 cards inside. Find 12 mega box exclusives, hollow pinks, and 12 pink fireworks parallels on average. Then, of course, the 2022 USA Baseball Stars and Stripes. 6 cards, 6 packs per box, 36 cards per box. Find 2 autographs or memorabilia cards per box on average. Look for autographs from some of the top prospects in baseball. The hanger is my vote. The hanger, huh? Well, we will vote at the end, okay? Hanger is my vote. Hanger is my vote. Open all 3 is my vote. Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't want them to think that as soon as I get stuff in, I try and open it all and then say, that was fun. I like to share it out. Remember how I did with the Pipster babies, David? Kind of stretch them out a little bit, make them last multiple streams. That's what I probably do here. We will probably do one of these boxes after the stream when we do the Hall of Fame biographies for the, actually I think I get more view for the product here. Yeah, I think this would probably be better. This guy here, the hanger box here. Actually, I'm going to put the hanger box right there. That way you can see the Don Blondal sticker action here. If I move that over and that there. Actually, we put that there and that there. How's that look? That actually looks pretty good there, I think, for now. At least now he can see that it did come in. He'll probably say, I thought you were supposed to get the USA football. And I'll say, I don't know, that's what they sent me. You have tall kids, Pipster, because Donald stretched them out when they were babies. Somebody remembers the Pipster babies, don't you? Somebody remembered the Pipster babies from my streams of yesteryear. All right, so let's get into our Hall of Fame content first, and then we'll decide which of the three to open up. I think I'm leaning probably toward the hanger box. That'll give 3 votes already, we know, for the hanger box. And leave this for a bigger stream. And this for a fill-in stream somewhere next week. Can you imagine? I'll just put this to the side and leave it till next week. We'll see. All right, again, the 1967 class of Football Hall of Famers are Chuck Bednarek, Charles W. Bidwell Sr., Paul Brown, Bobby Lane, Dan Reeves, Ken Strong, Joey Steidar, and Emil Tunnell. Has a good name to it, Emil Tunnell. All right, so we will get into our first profile of Chuck Bednarek. Bednarek? I'm going to try and interpret the different positions that he's played. Looks like a left back, OL, and probably a center line, a center left back. What's the OL? Offensive line? I don't know for sure on football again. That's why I got my rated rookie t-shirt on. I'm a rated rookie when it comes to football of days past. I mean, I used to watch football when I was a kid with my dad because my dad liked football and baseball. But he is the first inductee for the class of 1967, all NFL selections, 9, 8 Pro Bowls, and 14 seasons. 95 in steamy Herd, Atlanta. Okay, offensive line. Got that one, all right. The linebacker for the LB. Offensive line, what's a CLB? What's the CLB? I'll probably ask these all the time until I eventually get them all down. Is it a center linebacker? All right, and he played for a total of 14 seasons. And he's quoted as saying, "If I could relive my life, it would be in those times. The Eagle teams I played on were like family, particularly that 1960 championship team." So no National Football League player in the 1950s was immune to bone-jarring contact with the Philadelphia Eagles, Chuck Bednarek, because the 233-pounder played on both the offensive and defensive units, long after the two-way player had largely faded from the scene. Bednarek didn't really get into football until he returned from World War II after a 30-mission tour as a B-24 waist gunner with the Army Corps that saw him win the Air Medal. He showed up unheralded at the University of Pennsylvania, where he went on to win All-American honors as a center his last 2 seasons. Chuck was selected first overall in the 1949 NFL Draft as the Eagles' bonus draft choice and earned a starter spot as a center on offensive and linebacker on defense. As an offensive center, Big Chuck was a bulldozing blocker, both on rushing and passing plays. On defense, he was a true scientist in his field and the kind of tackler who could literally stop even the finest enemy runners on a dime. In 1950, Bednarek received all NFL recognition as a center, although he frequently played both offense and defense. Right up through the 1956 season, it was as a bone-jarring linebacker that he drew the most attention. He was named All-NFL as a linebacker 1951 through 1957, and again in 1960. His athletic abilities and inspirational play was particularly evident in 1960 when injuries forced the Eagles to ask their 12-year veteran to again play both sides of the line. The 35-year-old was sensational. He finished the campaign with a 58-minute performance, capped by a game-saving tackle in the Eagles' NFL championship victory over Green Bay. With just seconds remaining, the Packers' Jim Taylor appeared to be heading for a winning touchdown until the last Eagle in his path, Bednarek, bear-hugged him to the ground as time ran out. So there you have it, our first inductee for 1967, Chuck Bednarek, is our first Hall of Famer. Right, let's pop into now our second Hall of Famer. As soon as my computer cooperates with me. We do have Not That I'll Smoke It, Big E. It would be bubblegum cigar. Laugh out loud. Right? Not much there in the chat that round. Let's get into player number 2, Charles W. Bidwell Sr. All right, Charles W. Bidwell Sr. was a contributor and was with the NFL, or professional football, for 14 seasons. I may be a nut on this subject, but my ideal is that pro football will be a hell of a thing in a few more years. Our game is making definite strides forward. Strides with each year. 1936. Okay. So much has been said about many of the early pioneers of the game of professional football, whose dedication and determination against overwhelming odds kept the sport alive during the difficult years. The Arizona Cardinals owe their success and longevity to such a man. He was Charles Bidwell Sr., who owned the team for 14 seasons from 1933 until 1946. When the franchise was located in Chicago, even though the club never enjoyed even one financially successful year, Bidwell's faith in pro football remained always strong and solid. This could be considered a capsule summary of Baldwin's major contribution to the National Football League, but it is really only part of the story. In spite of Bidwell's enthusiasm for the game, the Cardinals were not a successful club during the 1930s and early 1940s, and were always completely overshadowed by the crosstown rival Chicago Bears. In 1944, it was even prudent for the Cardinals and Pittsburgh Steelers to merge for a year to ease the financial strain and manpower crisis created by World War II. Still, Bidwell stayed the course. The end of the war brought another problem to the struggling owner. It came in from of all American Football Conference and another rival team in Chicago, the Rockets. But it was Bidwell who delivered the AAFC, one of its most stunning defeats, when he signed everybody's All-America, Charlie Trippi of Georgia, to a then unprecedented $100,000 contract. Trippi was the final link in the blue shirt Charlie's so-called greenback field of Paul Krishman, Pat Harter, Marshall Goldberg, and Trippi. This quartet would lead the Cardinals to their first achievements, an NFL championship in 1947 and a division title in 1948. Unfortunately and unfairly, Bidwell died in April 1947 before he had the chance to witness the fruits of his labors and savor his team's greatest triumph. So there you have Charles W. Bidwell as our second Hall of Famer for the class of 1967. So next we have is Paul Brown. Paul Brown, St. Louis Cardinals fan, 1990, and Blue Jays fan. Hi, buddy. Thanks for being in here, Ryan. Appreciate you being here. So on now to Paul Brown. Refresh my chat. Takes care of the first two. Oh, wait a minute. Did not work. Now it worked. All right. Let me scroll on back here and go to Paul Brown. Paul Brown is, what's an HC? Okay. You guys got to help me out with the terminology. What's a HC? So Paul Brown was class of 1967. He was in 8 league championships, a record of, the head coach. Never mind. The light bulb just went off. Head coach. Because he had a record of 167 wins, 53 losses, and 8 ties. And was in the Pro Football League for 17 seasons. There we go. Thanks, Biggie. The most pleasant way of life is to have a job you love, and I love football coaching. Money is relatively unimportant to me once I've taken care of the comforts of my family. All right, Paul Brown, perhaps more than any other person, is responsible for making pro football coaching the exact science it is today. When he organized the Cleveland Browns in the new All-American Football Conference in 1946, he started doing things no other pro coach had tried. Brown had a background of exceptional success as a high school, college, and military service coach. When he was given his first pro assignment with the new Cleveland team, immediately he hired a full-time staff on a year-round basis, and he instituted a system for scouting college talent on a scale never before imagined by other pro teams. In his handling of his team, he became the first to, number 1, use intelligence tests as a hint to a player's learning potential. 2, use notebooks and classroom techniques extensively. Thirdly, set up complete film clip statistical studies. And fourth, grade his own players based on film study. Brown, always a firm disciplinarian, was the first coach to keep his players together at a hotel the night before a game, as well as a road game. From the strategic standpoint, he started the practice of calling plays from the sideline by utilizing alternating guards as messengers. He developed detailed pass patterns for the offense that were designed to pick holes in the defense. But then he devoted his efforts to perfecting the kind of defense that could counteract a pattern passing attack. Brown built a pro football dynasty in Cleveland, posting a 167 win, 53% loss, where did I just go with that? Posting 167 wins, 53 losses, and 8 ties record, 4 LAFC titles, 3 NFL crowns, and only 1 losing season in 17 years. In the 4 seasons the Browns operated in the AAFC, they lost just 4 games. When the Browns joined the NFL in 1950, they continued their winning ways, playing in the next 6 championship games and winning the title in 1950, 54, and 55. Right? So there you go with Paul Brown. Now we're moving on to Hall of Famer number 4, Bobby Layne. Bobby Layne was a quarterback inducted in the class of 1967 with 3 NFL titles, 26,768 passing yards, 2,451 rushing yards, 15 seasons, and 196 touchdowns. MICKYMOUSE, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Chuck the Bree Sports Guides. Good afternoon, mate. And 196 touchdowns. Bobby never lost a game. Some days, time just ran out on him. All right? Bobby never lost a game. Some days, time just ran out on him. So Bobby Layne, during his 15 pro football seasons, was a free-spirited, all-NFL caliber quarterback who did well statistically, but was exceptional in the intangibles: leadership, determination, competitiveness, and guts. Layne left pro football with a legend that may never be exactly duplicated. Bobby's story deals with sterling accomplishments on the field, but also with his penchant for enjoying every moment off the field, even if that meant an occasion, a big night on the town, just hours before a crucial game. While it's likely some of Layne's off-the-field activities have been exaggerated, there is no question he did not always subscribe to the general rules of team behavior. So it may be that Layne's pro football success hinged on the relationship he developed with a wise and understanding coach, Raymond Buddy Parker, who understood what made Bobby tick. The two combined their talents to produce the most successful years in Detroit Lions history. The Lions won divisional crowns, 1952, 53, 54, and NFL titles in 1953 and 52. In both title game victories, Layne and the Lions defeated the Cleveland Browns. In the 1953 game, Bobby enjoyed his greatest and certainly most famous afternoon. The Browns held a 16-10 advantage with 4 minutes 10 seconds left to play. Lane coolly directed the team on an 80-yard touchdown drive that combined with Doak Walker's extra point kick and gave the Lions a 17-16 win. In 1957, Parker left the Lions to coach the Pittsburgh Steelers. Lane and the Lions won the NFL championship that season. 1 year later, Lane joined Parker in Pittsburgh through a trade. The Parker-Lane duo provided the Steelers with some of their finest seasons up to that time. Bobby Lane was a never-say-die competitor. His longtime friend and fellow Hall of Famer Doak Walker once said admiringly of his teammate, "Bobby never lost a game. Some days time just ran out on him." There you have it, our fourth Hall of Famer quarterback, Bobby Lane. Okay. There we go. For the first four, now it's halftime. Getting ready to move into the second half of the football game. How's that sound? But I need to get a sip of water here real quick. Turn that off. Get that here. Get a sip of water real quick. I was on the phone with my son and missed the Bednarek reading. My father-in-law got me an in-person autographed Eagles photo from Chuck Bednarek while I was stationed in Germany in the early... That is cool there, Boomslang. You know, you can rewind on the live stream and go back to the beginning. You can watch that part, and then you can come back to the live stream. If you know how to do, you should know how to do that if you're on your phone or your device and stuff. If you wanted to, or you can just watch the replay later there, Boomslang, because he's the first biography when I started reading. Okay, and we're going to get ready now to go into Dan Reeves in our second half of today's 1967 class of Pro Football Hall of Fame. So Dan Reeves is also another contributor to football, class of 1967, with 2 NFL titles and 31 seasons. The secret to our success is a thoroughness. True. Or you can just wait when we're all done. You can just go back, listen to his part at the beginning. It's kind of the neat thing about getting these recorded and stuff. They're part of history now. Of course, there's probably other people that have done similar things to this. It's probably not that I'm the only one that's ever done this, but it is fun. It is really fun. All right. So on January 11th, 1946, Dan Reeves announced he was moving his Cleveland Rams to Los Angeles. This was shocking news because less than a month earlier, the Rams had won the NFL championship. Add to that, air travel was still in its early stages, and Los Angeles was 2,000 miles away from the nearest NFL city. Most important, Reeves' fellow NFL owners were dead set against the move, but Reeves was just as determined. It took a sometimes bitter fight and even a threat to withdraw from the NFL before Reeves could convince his colleagues he meant business. Once the move was made, the Rams had to fight a life-and-death struggle with the rival Dons of the All-American Football Conference, AAFC. Reeves had lost money in trickles in Cleveland, but his initial loss in Los Angeles came in tidal waves. The AFFC folded in 1945, just as the Rams were embarking on a string of outstanding seasons on the field. Boasting some of football's most glamorous stars, the Rams won 4 divisional titles and 7 years in the NFL championship in 1951. The effect at the gate was outstanding, topped by a crowd of 102,368 for a San Francisco 49ers game in 1957. Turnouts in the Los Angeles Coliseum surpassed 80,000. On 2 occasions during the Rams' first 2 decades in California, the innovative Reeves made several other significant contributions to pro football. He instituted the famed Free Football for Kids program that enabled youngsters to enjoy the game in their favorite formative years and then, hopefully, become ardent fans as adults. His signing of the ex-UCLA great Kenny Washington in the spring of 1946 marked the first time a black player had been hired in the NFL since 1933. Dan's experimentation in the early days of television provided the groundwork for pro football's current successful TV policies, and he was also the first to employ a full-time scouting staff. So there you have it, Dan Reeves, Hall of Famer number 5 in today's episode. Next we have up is Ken Strong. Ken Strong was a right back, a quarterback, and a running back. In the class of 1967, he was All-NFL for 4 seasons. Career points, 484. Receiving yards, 254. Rushing yards, 1,228. And 14 total seasons in the NFL. Kicking is more than just the fellow who boots the ball. It's a close teamwork between 3 players. The center has to get the ball back just right, with the laces in the correct position. The holder must know how to catch the snap and how to place it down with the greatest speed and accuracy. Then, of course, it's up to the kicker to get it between the uprights. There's not much more room for error anywhere along the line. All right. So halfback Ken Strong's most publicized performance in 14 years of pro football came in 1934, National Football League Championship game. And that now historic game, Strong contributed 17 points on 2 touchdowns. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up for me. Sorry, I forgot to. Let me finish this paragraph quick. 17 points on 2 touchdowns, 2 extra points, and a field goal to lead his New York Giants to a 30-13 victory over the Chicago Bears. That was the game the Giants resorted to the use of sneakers on an ice-covered Polo Grounds field to upset the previously unbeaten Bears for the title. And then, what's that? At Chuck, what you said yesterday about Ichiro, I will do for you. Just let me know. I slept on it and I had a change of heart. Okay, Bipster, will do. And then, Dan Reeves owned NASCAR cars later in life. Oh, okay. Sounds to me like he also had a sore back playing all those positions left out. Pujols pitched last night for the first time in his career. It was a good YouTube watch today. right. Let me do a refresh there. Sorry about that. I forgot to check in on the chat before I started this bio. So for almost 30 years, his 17-point performance stood as an NFL title game record. Strong could do everything: run, block, pass, catch passes, punt, place kick, and play defense with the very best. An All-American at New York University, it was widely assumed that Strong would begin his career with the Giants. Instead, he opted to sign in 1929 to sign a contract to play for the NFL's Staten Island Stapletons. However, after the 1932 season, the Stapes folded and Strong signed with the Giants. In both 1933 and 1934, Ken was a major factor in the Giants' march to the NFL championship game. In 1936, after a salary dispute with the team management, Strong jumped to the New York Yanks of the rival American Football League. The AFL folded after 2 seasons, and the Giants became Strong back. Following the 1939 season, Ken announced his retirement. Prior to the 1944 season, the Giants, hard-pressed by wartime manpower shortages, convinced the versatile Strong to return as a kicking specialist. As part of the agreement, the Giants understood that he would wear no shoulder pads when playing, and that he would even be allowed to wear his wristwatch when he went on the field. Strong, during his 14 pro football seasons, was named All-NFL 4 times: 1930, 31, 33, and 34. He also earned second-team honors in 1929. There you go for our 6th Hall of Famer, Ken Strong. Moving back down the list to number 7. Number 7, Joe Steidar. Joe Steidar. You mean the Bears? Retracted. Currently, the Bears. Is anyone enjoying the USFL games this year? I have. Hopefully they can get Justin Fields going. I am too, Bipster. There we go. Got that up to date. All right, we've got 7 people watching, 7 thumbs up, and we are moving on to our 7th biography for today. Hopefully they can keep Fields off the ground. Okay, so let's back up here real quick. Move on to number 7. Again, Joe Steidar, class of 1967. I think he was a utilityman and a tight end. All NFL for 5 seasons. Career games played, 84, 9 seasons, and 3-time NFL champion. I used my pride instead of my mind. I thought I was so big I couldn't be replaced. Nobody's that big, not in football, not in anything. By 1936, Chicago Bears owner, Coach George Halas, was steadily building the powerful Chicago Bears team that would dominate the National Football League during the 1940s. Halas sought only the finest talent, so it was somewhat of a surprise when the NFL staged its first college draft before the 1936 season, and Halas selected a little-known tackle from West Virginia named Joe Steidar. It was not that Steidar didn't have the credentials to be a blue-chip pro. He had earned various All-Eastern honors and played in the college All-Star game before joining the Bears. It was just the Bears passed on several more publicized stars. As it turned out, a Bears and West Virginia alumni, Bill Carr, tipped off the Bears coach to the talents of Steidar. History shows the choice was good as any of the Bears had ever made. In many ways, Jumbo Joe was the epitome of the Bears' overpowering strength at that time, fearless and huge by the standards of the day. The 6'4", 233-pound Steidar possessed incredible power and remarkable speed. Flaunting his disdain for superstition by wearing jersey number 13, he was a 60-minute performer who often shunned the use of a helmet. His consistently outstanding play earned him all NFL recognition 1936 through 1940 and second team all NFL acclaim in 1942. Steidar's tenure as an active player became synonymous with the Chicago Bears championships. Starting with the rookie season, he was a fixture at the tackle spot for 7 years until he was called to the U.S. Navy following the 1942 season. He returned in 1945 to play 2 more years. During that period, the Bears won 3 NFL championships and 5 Western Division titles. In Joe's final game, the 1946 Bears defeated the New York Giants 24-14. It was the last major triumph of the Bears dynasty years. So there you go with Joe Steidar, class of 1967. Now time to check out the chat and then move into our 8th player of the day and the final one, Emlyn Tunnell. And let's see what went on in the chat here. Biggie can't believe they didn't get Topps license for cards. Laugh out loud, Chuck. Well, it's in his last name, Chuck, to be part of the field. The Bears. I'm sipping lemonade every time Donald says the Bears. Well, there were the Bears back then. I'm not saying it wrong. Was Googling to see if there was going to be any USFL, United States Football League trading card. Well, I don't know. That's what the receipt said. Then come the Bears. The hobbyist is here. Hello, everyone. Thanks, hobbyist, for popping into the stream here. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. 9 people watching, 8 people watching, 7 thumbs up. Don't forget to give the thumbs up in chat. All right. Moving on to Emlyn Tunnell. Let's see. DB, what's that? A double back and a safety? A doubt back? What's a DB? Somebody could put that in the chat. Hello, hobbyist. All right, as far as his information here, he was all NFL, six years. Career interceptions, 79. Interception return yards, 1,282. 9 Pro Bowls and 14 seasons. Defensive back. There we go. I knew you guys would straighten me out. I could make tackles until I'm 50. Your body may go, but your heart doesn't. Again, this is our final Hall of Famer, and now we'll see where we'll head after this for the rest of today's stream. During the decade of the 50s, when the New York Giants were a perennial contender in the National Football League, Emlyn Tunnell served as the key strut in the Giants' famed umbrella defense. For some reason I felt that one coming up. It just didn't surface till the improper moment. And in so doing, put fear into the hearts of the opposition. He was known as the team's offense on defense. Tunnell entered pro football as a free agent in 1948 after having spent time at the University of Toledo and Iowa, as well as time in the Coast Guard. At Toledo, he suffered a broken neck. His injury was severe enough that both the Army and Navy rejected his enlistment efforts during World War II. The Coast Guard finally accepted E.M. for duty. Following his Coast Guard service, Tunnell returned to the college at the University of Iowa. He left Iowa after the 1947 season. Most pro teams thought Tunnell would play a third year at Iowa, so he was not drafted in 1948. Deciding to seek a pro job on his own, he approached the New York Giants, who eventually offered him a contract. Tunnell became the first African American to play for the Giants. He was also the first African American to be elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Even though E.M. proved to be an exceptional special teams player, it was on defense that he made his lasting mark. The umbrella defense that made the Giants so successful in the 1950s was basically a 14-1-6 alignment, with two defensive ends dropping back to team with four defensive backs on passing situations. As the safety, Tunnell played at the top or back of the lineman. Always a major contributor to his team's defensive success, Amlin intercepted a then record 79 passes in his 14 seasons with the Giants and the Green Bay Packers. So there you have it. We conclude our Hall of Fame inductees for the class of 1967, which included Chuck Bednarek, Charles W. Bidwell Sr., Paul Brown, Bobby Lane, Dan Reeves, Ken Strong, Joe Steidar, and Emlyn Tunnell. Hopefully you all enjoyed that 1967 class for our Hall of Fame, our 1967 Pro Football Hall of Fame class. Next week will be the class of 1968, of which there are 7 inductees for next week's episode on next Wednesday. Drink some broth. Yeah, I know. I know that. What? No, we didn't have a bot, did we? Did we have a bot? Let me see. I don't think we had a bot. Who's the bot? Am I the robot? Hello, hobbyist Big E. Can't spell. Defensive back. Fanatic Car Guru. Dingback. Defensive back. Don't forget to like the live stream on your way in. There we go. We're up to 8 thumbs up. We'll get double digits hopefully before the end. Chuck Dupree. Hey, hobbyist. Chuck, how you doing, brother? Fanatic Card Guru, I smell fresh card dye permeating from the card pack soon. Are these newer releases? Is it? Oh, I think Don Russ is a new release. I'm thinking, but I don't know for sure. Yay! Double back. The double back. Yeah, I think that's what I said, a double back. Off to church we go. Have a good evening, everyone. All right there, Faith. Yep, I got about 3.5 hours before we head to church. And then, drink some broth, thumbs up, crying, laugh out loud, boom slang, thumbs up, drunk bat. Am I a drunk bat? No, I'm not a drunk bat. Maybe a dingbat. Oh, my word. All right, so let's see. So far, we've got 3 votes for the hanger box. What's everybody want me to do? The hanger box? Do the Don Russ hanger box to end the stream a little bit earlier today? Usually it says up here how long I've been live for. But I think I'm Missing something here. Did I turn off a feature maybe? What is this? The latest live streaming industry report is live 5 days ago. Whatever that meant. The hanger box, the hanger box. Okay, so we're going to put this one aside for another. So this one, look for autographs from some of the top prospects in baseball. So these will probably be some up-and-comings. Blaster exclusive longevity base cards, 2 autographs or memorabilia cards, and look for autographs from some of the top prospects in baseball. I think, is this probably about, how large a set is this one? Oh, it's a 100-card set. Includes 97 longevity base and 3 longevity checklists. That's why I always like USA Baseball. It's prospects, but it's not a humongous set. It's only 100 cards, except for some of the inserts. And then the Mega Blaster, the Mega Box exclusive. So these will go down here. And of course, just to give you a heads up, tomorrow we will be doing our Throwback Thursday. And our Throwback Thursday tomorrow will be... Oh, my wife flushed the toilet. I thought there was water. I thought it was raining that hard. I was like, what? Well, we will be doing this Top Stadium Club 1993 Series 2 tomorrow. In case you're wondering. I didn't think it was raining. Let me check. I don't think it's raining outside. Chuck Dupree Sports Card says USA Baseball. We will do that one, just probably not today, Chuck. I know that's your favorite styles there. Is that. Oh, by the way, I wanna post something up in the chat. How's that? We go here and say listings, because somebody wanted me to do a live countdown, but we won't be live when this ends. But what I do want to do is go there and search. This guy. Hold on, I'm gonna post a link there, and you can check out one of my auctions I have up and running here. Okay. In case you want to go and you want to follow this and see how much this nice Tyler McGill autograph card ends up selling for. I've seen some of them on the internet sell between about 40 to 50 bucks. Okay, let's see. Three. Here. I think that's what that one is, isn't it? Sorry. Bear with me momentarily. Is it? Hold on. Miguel, Google, Miguel. Sorry, bear with me. Huh? Do there? Oh. Oh my word. Hold on a second. I'm terrible at this. There's that one. And bear with me one more second, just so that you guys know where my eBay store is. How's that sound? Then let me get visit store. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay. Sorry about this. I should have pinned it up earlier when we started the stream. There we go. So there, I'll put the Tyler McGill listing. Right now it's at about $16.50. Oh, there we go. Thanks there, Bipster. David, appreciate that. All right, so we are going to open up this. The hanger box contains 50 cards per pack. And we will go in here and nobody see Lockin yet? Usually he checks in later in the stream when he gets off. That's a great price. I'm watching one at $40.01. Well, that's cool. Now, I know that there's another one that's there that is due to sell just before money. So that is cool. And there's our Don Russ. I think I've had somebody send me some of the Don Russ cards. Okay, there's the hanger box. That's a great price. I'm watching. Okay, boom, got that. You put the knife away so I don't stab it myself by accidente. You put this back here. Let's see if we can find some heat out of here. What's it show? Oh, it shows, oh man, this is just like the other one. So 2022 Don Russ features a 280 card set, including 150 base, 150 50 rated rookies, 50 retros, 1988, and 30 Diamond Kings. Okay, so that's what's included in the 280 card set, in case you're wondering. Last second bidder, maybe. Oh, you never know sometimes. You never know. We'll see what we get in this 50 card pack here. I don't see any thick cards that I can see in here. These look like the nicer cards. Some different cards here. Almost looks like 4 different sections. Why don't we do... I'll just do them one at a time. How's that sound? I'll just do them one at a time, and we'll do it that way. How's that sound? Leave them all right here. Throw that in the waste bin. We got a Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez. Okay, so this is the 88 retros. Okay, then we got the Rhys Hoskins. The Rhys Hoskins. Franmil Reyes with the Cleveland Indians. Cleveland Indians, Philadelphia Phillies. Then we've got the Brandon Woodruff with the Milwaukee Brewers. Brandon Woodruff with the Milwaukee Brewers. It's that style. It doesn't really say what, but I think that's the retro ones. Logan Webb with the San Francisco Giants. Should hold them up here better. Not even paying attention here. Pull some fire. That looks juicy. What are you saying, Pipster? No, I'm going to hold it up here. I think it's better this way. This way you can get a better picture of the cards here. How's that sound? Frank Swindell with Chicago. Frank Swindell. Josh Donaldson with the Minnesota Twins. Juan Soto with the Washington Nationals. Right, then we've got Sandy Alcantara with the Miami Marlins. Again, these are all the retro 1988 styles. Zach Wheeler with the Philadelphia Phillies. Wrong stack. Dylan Carlson with the St. Louis Cardinals. I think it just alternates from what I'm seeing. Kevin Gausman with the Toronto Blue Jays. Kyle Hendricks with the Chicago Cubs, I believe this one is. Pretty sure it's the Cubs because it's the blue instead of the black uniform for the black Chicago White Sox. Okay, Joe Adell with the Los Angeles Angels. Is that what that? I don't know for sure. I'll probably get it wrong. There we go. We got a Diamond Kings, Mookie Betts, Diamond Kings. It's killing you, Boomslang, but I'm salivating watching your videos. I'm going through a binder of 1979 tops that's from the million card lot, and this guy has each card inside a penny sleeve and in a 9-pocket page with up to 3 cards per pocket. Getting them out is killing me. Well, he was probably like me, Boomslang, back in the day when I started in the 90s. I did that, believe it or not, before I knew what to do and what not to do. So, I can feel your fever. It must be quite funny, actually. because I just went through one of my old 96, 97 binders, and that's the way I had the cards in there. I had sometimes 7 or 8 cards of the same card in the same pocket in the binder. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Luis Frias, rated rookie card. That's our first rated rookie there. All right. Then we got Jim Thome for a Hall of Famer. Jim Thome for a Hall of Famer. That Hall of Famer is from that throwback genre, the 88 Retros. Seth Beer. I got another Seth Beer rated rookie. Seth Beer rated rookie. Got a Joey Votto Diamond King card. Joey Votto. Romy Gonzalez rated rookie for the Chicago White Sox. Bo Flows with Toronto. So it's a name variation for the Bo Flows. Bo Flows. And then Jake McCarthy with the Arizona Diamondbacks rated rookie. We've got a Pete Alonso. A Pete Alonso Diamond Kings card. Lewis Gill rated rookie for the New York Yankees. I'm thinking that's why I don't like Russ. I like it when they put their emblems and their logos on there. Does not make any sense. At least they let them have the names on the back. Matt Olson with the A's Diamond King card. All right, Cal Raleigh with the Seattle Mariners rated rookie. There you go, Boomslang. Seattle Mariners. What was like when I was younger, I would put cards back to back in a 9-pocket page. Back to back. Yeah, just put them in the same pocket on the 9-pocket page. Yep, that's what I did. I didn't even have things penny sleeve back in the day. When I did that in the mid-90s when I was in the Navy. It was hard to get supplies over there for one. I was able to get binders and 9-pocket pages. And I was able to order sports cards from the States, and then they'd come over to Japan so I could open the packs and enjoy them and put them into binders. But during that time and that stint there, I think I only got 1 or 2 sets in my time. Boomslang has the snake claimed that skin you found in one of those boxes yet. There we go. Pops for Pittsburgh. Pops, and that Willie Stargell? Yep, Willie Stargell, Hall of Famer. Then there we go. There's our Wander Franco sighting. Our Wander Franco sighting, rated rookie. All right, Jose Altuve with the Houston Astros. Ryan Mountcastle with the Baltimore Orioles. Pretty soon, I see it's toward the bottom here is when we're going to get all our sparkly cards. Jacob Stallings with the Miami Marlins. Love, peace, and... Well, Donald, headed to church. Good night, everyone. Love, peace, and chicken grease. All right there, Biggie Hurt. Thanks for popping in here. We made it up to 8 thumbs up. Cal Ripken Jr., Hall of Famer for the Baltimore Orioles. Then we've got Tucapito Marcano with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Carlos Correa with the Houston Astros. Jorge Polanco with the Minnesota Twins. Andrew Vaughn with the Chicago White Sox. Shohei Ohtani with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Maybe the cat will find it. All right. Austin Hayes with the Baltimore Orioles. Matt Chapman with the Oakland A's. Pedro Martinez. Pedro and Edgar and Pedro is the only two Hall of Famers, so that's a Hall of Famer. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. The Hall of Famers are in the, not the retro, or were some of them in the retro. Chris Flexen with the Seattle Mariners. Oh, boom. There we go. Our first parallel card. Diamond Kings. It looks like it's upside down. So, Ronald Acuna Jr. Diamond King parallel. Pretty cool card there. Now we're getting some of the fancy inserts and the sparkly ones. The sparkly ones. Actually, you know what? Let me move these here. Let me set this down for a second. Let's do some little maintenance and checking first, real quick. Flexen, Chapman, Hayes, Marciano, Stallings, Mountcastle, Altuve, Wheeler, Woodruff, Hoskins. Okay, yeah, I did separate my Hall of Famers correctly. I thought maybe I might have left one in there. I didn't. These are the Retro 88. It's Carlson, Alcantara, Donaldson, Webb, Reyes, and Ramirez. Okay. And Pedro Martinez, Cal Ripken, Pops Willie Stargell, and Jim Thome. We're going to put our Diamond King here for now. And our Diamond King parallel. Ronald Acuna Jr. Let's see what we've got here now for these last few cards here. We got a Max Scherzer. Max Scherzer with the New York Mets. We just had a stint with those guys. Akil Baddoo with the Detroit Tigers. Orange parallel. Well, these are the orange parallels you get in here. So at least 6 on average for the orange parallels. Jesus Sanchez with the Miami Marlins. There we go. Eloy Jimenez with the Chicago White Sox. Dylan Carlson with the St. Louis Cardinals. And it looks like number 6. We got our first rated rookie orange parallel. Connor Seabold, rated rookie. And we've got the 2 diamond parallels. And let's see who they might be. Oh my word. That's a hit for me, for my Seattle Mariners. The first one I've found so far this year. I've got some Julio Rodriguez's, but this is my first one. Julio Rodriguez with the Seattle Mariners. Boom, boom. Ohtani has 8 dingers. Trout has 10, and Judge has 14 so far. That is an awesome looking Julio Rodriguez. I think this is my 5th total Julio Rodriguez card I've gotten. That's awesome for us. And then we got a parallel, diamond parallel. Oh my word, it's a Dominators. It's a Dominators, and it's a Jose Altuve Dominator. Boom, 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 boom. So let me get first off. Oh, I forgot to switch hats. Well, we're done with our. I gotta put this on in honor of my Seattle Mariners now. I gotta get Julio into a penny sleeve, into a nice top loader. That's for sure. RP. Boom, 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 boom. The Julio. And then the Jose Altuve. The Jose Altuve. Dominator card. To boot for Altuve. Okay. '22 World Series champions or bust for the Astros. Boom! 2 nice cards there, that's for sure. Okay. The Julio Rodriguez. That's an awesome card. I like that. I've got 3 slab cards, and this is my second top-loaded Julio Rodriguez for 2022. Where do they have these printed? Over in China? That's pretty interesting there. Pretty interesting. So there we have it. Diamond Kings parallel. Ronald Acuna Jr. for Atlanta. Then some of the other Diamond Kings that we did get were Matt Olson with Oakland, Pete Alonso with New York, Joey Votto with Cincinnati, and Mookie Betts with Los Angeles. Did get a Wander Franco rated rookie amongst a few others. We got a Connor Seabold rated rookie, Chris Flexen with Seattle, Kyle Hendricks. Got a few Hall of Famers here. Pedro Martinez, Cal Ripken Jr., Pops, name variation for Willie Stargell, and Jim Thome amongst those. Well, I'm looking forward to the Don Russ Mega Blaster. The Don Russ Mega Blaster, that's for sure. Put this guy right up there for now, the Jose Altuve Dominators Diamond Parallel. Who knew Bob Gibson once played basketball with the Harlem Globetrotters back in 57 and 58? Nobody but you, I think, when you found out today or something. Didn't you share that earlier? That's pretty cool there, David. The Harlem Globetrotters. That was fun. Well, again, Jason, thank you for the sweetness. Hopefully you enjoy when you watch, hopefully you watch the replay here. Please send all the unwanted Astros to Bipster. I love them. Okay. I don't know if this is going to come your way yet, though. We'll see. I don't know how popular Altuve is. I don't know. A lot of fans in Seattle boo him when he gets up to the plate. No, I'm just teasing. But they do boo sometimes. And let's see, what time's my Mariners play today? 4 o'clock. The last game with Toronto. I think we're ready to... No, we got to at least win. We got to win today. We can't let Toronto win all 3 games from us. Curry, Neal, Meadowlark, and Lemon. What is that? Thank you at Chuck Dupree Sports Cards. Sorry, Bebster. Other than that, he roomed with Lehman. Lehman. I think you say it Lehman, right? Lehman, not Lemon. Lemon, not Lehman. All right. So hopefully you all enjoyed that stream today with the Are You Ready for Some Football? 1967 Pro Football Hall of Fame class and the Lockin Family Mail Call, along with this Don Russ. Again, he sent this Stars and Stripes 2022 along with the Mega Box. So these will be opened in future streams for sure. Still don't know. I got to make one more trip to Rite Aid to pick up some prescriptions that I'm supposed to get. And then I'll check and see if I find any Fairfields for our Fairfield Friday for this Friday. And just a heads up, I should know more today and be able to announce it tomorrow if I'm going to do my Friday stream a little bit earlier. My wife wants to go shopping and our daughter wants to take us out to dinner Friday evening in a town south of us here. Let's see, we got Marysville, Everett, Linwood. So three towns south of us. So, and it's at the big mall. My wife wants to go shopping at the mall because she hasn't been able to for a couple months. So she's going to do that. So I might do my stream earlier on Friday to get it done in time. But if not, it might not be a very long stream. But I don't think Robert Joe Bobby Cox's biography should be too long that I'm aware of. So other than that, this has been Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Vets, Sports Cards, and more, coming to you live from Arlington, Washington. Hopefully you enjoyed this Football Wednesday for your hump day. And we will see you all tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, for our Throwback Thursday. Again, opening a box of Top Stadium Club Super Premium Picture Cards, 1993, Series 2. That'll be what we'll do tomorrow. So until then, have a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll see you next time. It's not just words, but be blessed. Mike R. Heath, Dragon Gora. Thanks for popping in, but we're just ending the stream. Hopefully you can catch the replay and watch it. Leave a comment in the video and I'll respond to you. I gotta get to your channel and see what's going on there too. So until then, you all take care and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.